Dayton Aviation Heritage National Historic Park. There's a whole museum in here. In commemoration of the courage, perseverance, and achievements of Wilbur and Orville Wright, through original research, the Wright brothers acquired scientific knowledge and developed theories of aerodynamics, which, with their invention of aileron control, enabled them in 1903 to build and fly a Kitty Hawk, the first power-driven man-carrying aeroplane capable of flight. Their further development of the aeroplane gave it a capacity for service, which established aviation as one of the great forward steps in human progress. As scientists, Wilbur and Orville Wright discovered the secret of flight. As inventors, builders, and flyers, they brought aviation to the world. Do you care about that? No, Mom, I don't care about that. So your Pawsies will never be in the sky, huh? One and 1/2 miles east of this hill was written much of the opening chapter in the history of aviation. The arrow points to a marker which indicates the exact location of the original hangar on the flying field used by the Wright brothers. Following their historic flights at Kitty Hawk, December 17th, 1903, they continued their work at this field during 1904 and 1905. 160 flights were made here, including the first in a complete circle. The knowledge gained from these flights enabled the Wright brothers to make important advances both in aeroplane and design and the art of flying. During a later period, many of the pioneer flyers of this and other countries learned to fly here.
See that little tiny patch of green beyond the trees? That's where the old field used to be.
Oh, okay. And then that over there
is the active Wright-Patterson.
Okay. The back of the monument doesn't really have anything. Centuries ago, this hill was a center of life and culture of the mound builders. 2 large burial mounds and 4 small ones have been identified here by the Ohio State Archaeological and Historical Society. They were once part of a mound community, which from all indications was a place of importance in the mound builders era. Thus, from a site with considerable prehistoric interest rises a shaft commemorating one of the greatest advances in the history of mankind. So that's those over there. So here's the mound. You can kind of see there's another one right there. So there's a mound behind Fifi. Then next to us, unfortunately, cameras don't really give a good indication of how tall they are. That's pretty tall.
5.5 feet maybe?
Yeah, that's almost as tall as I am. The area surrounding this hill is not only inseparably associated with the early days of the airplane, but continues today as an important factor in aviation activity. Wright Field, lying in the direction of the arrow, is the headquarters for the development and testing work of the United States Army Air Corps.
I wonder how many people came and just watched them fly around.
Oh, probably a lot.
I can imagine.
I mean, this is kind of a cool view. Down there's one of the fields. There you go. And these are the Native American mounds. A lot of the Native American mounds in our area were built by the Hopewell Nation. Can't say for sure that these were, though. Okay. From the parking lot, there's the building that has the museum in it. There's the monument. Then if you go behind the monument, there's the overlook. And then from the overlook, if you keep going, there are those mounds.